guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day so far. Today's tutorial is the highly requested foundation routine. So if you want to know how I went from this bare face to this beat face, then just keep watching. Before I start on my foundation, I always like to make sure I wash my face and moisturize. For moisturizer, I like to use the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. This one has the salicylic acid acne medication in it. No, I do not have acne, but I do like to make sure that my skin is healthy underneath all of my makeup. So I have been using this probably since high school. This is my favorite moisturizer along with coconut oil. So I switch out between that and coconut oil, but I did this off camera. So let's move to primer. For primers, I'm using two of them today because I'm extra like that. The first one I'm using is the Porefessional from Benefit Cosmetics. This one fills in my pores, so I like to put that kind of like in the middle T-zone of my face. And then the second one is the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. This is green, so it's going to block out and try its best to cancel any redness. I do get red underneath my foundation. I don't know why, I get red randomly. So, let's prime. Now that we have primed our face, we can move on to foundation. I am obsessed with the Maybelline Fit Me foundations. However, I do not have one that matches my shade. So I'm mixing kind of just the original one. I believe this one doesn't specify if it's like the dewy one or the matte one. But I'm going to mix it with the dewy one that I have that's brighter. And we're going to find something that works for my face. Okay, that was too much. So I like to put the foundation on my face with my fingers, and then I like to go in with my sponge and just blend it out. A little helpful tip, just so everyone knows, make sure you always bring your foundation down your neck. You don't have to come down as far as I'm going. This is just because I know my foundation doesn't match. On to highlighting my face, I'm using the NYX HD Concealer. I'm bringing that under my eyes, kind of around my mouth and my chin, on my nose, and my forehead. Normally I apply the concealer in one spot and blend it out right away, but I just wanted to show you guys what everything looks like in total. So now that I look like a messed up Halloween skull, we can blend it out. Before you do anything else, set your concealer. You do not want it to crease on yourself, so I'm using the CoverGirl Oil Control Pressed Powder to set all those areas. And now to set the rest of my face. A lot of times I don't set the rest of my face because my foundation feels dry, but today it feels really tacky because it's humid out. So I'm using the Ulta Mineral Translucent Powder and just a kabuki brush from e.l.f. And I am just going to lightly press that onto my face. And then once I think I've gotten enough of it covered, lightly blend just like that. The reason I press first is because since my foundation still feels tacky, I don't want to move it around and create any streaks. So that is one easy way to avoid that. My thing felt weird for a second there. To avoid cakiness, go over everything one more time with a damp sponge. The damp sponge is going to soak up any excess powder that's on your face. To finish the rest of my face, I'm using the NYX Matte Bronzer. This one is in the shade Medium. And just with a large fluffy brush, I'm only dipping like a little bit, just once. That's all you need because there's already a lot of product on here. I'm going to tap a lot of it off. And then I'm pretty much just going to like start to pat that onto my cheeks. And then I'll blend. But I won't be blending my hair. And I'm using that same bronzer to warm up the rest of my face, so kind of in my temples, a little bit on my forehead. Also gonna drag some right under here, if you know what I'm saying. And then you also want to make sure you drag whatever you have left down as well. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of contouring, but I just thought I would explain. The reason that I did my bronzer first is because it's a lot easier to blend your contour into the bronzer, so you don't have to sit there for like 10 minutes blending one cheekbone contour in. So let me show you. So the bronzer is on. Check. I'm using the Bahama Mama from the Balm. This is my favorite contour powder because it's so gray toned. Makes it look really natural. So now you're just going to find your contour, lay it down, blend for a little bit. Get to put some in your hairline. And boom, your contour. And now with just a little bit of product, I'm just bringing some down the sides of my nose to even everything out. On to blush, just go ahead and pick whatever is going to work for you. I'm using Toasted Apricot from Palladio. To apply my blush, I kind of just smile and pack right where my cheeks are chubby. Also a little bit on the cheeks, and then I blend it in with my bronzer. Now it's time for highlight. I'm using the Mirror Luminizer from the Balm. I'm going to highlight all the usual places. Cheekbones for sure. Also bring some down the center of your nose. Blend real quick. Cupid's bow. A little tip I have to make it look like it is just coming from within. Blend it. So I have a couple little baby pimples on my face, and I'm going to hide them not with concealer, with eyeliner. I'm going to turn them into kind of like little freckles or moles, whatever you want to call them, honestly. So I am using this Palladio eyeliner. It's a liquid eyeliner in the shade Black Brown. This is a dark eyeliner, but I do also have some like really dark freckles on my face, so it kind of looks natural. Just use whatever is going to work best with your already existing freckles or with your skin tone. If you don't have any freckles, just make it work, girl. The easiest way to not mess this up, since this is liquid liner and we already did our face makeup, is get most of the product off of the tip of the brush. You don't want a lot on there. Also, anchor your hand with your pinky so it's not going to move, okay? And then you kind of just want to go on a real light, just like a little peck. Right here is my little peck. And now I'm just going to finish off my eye makeup and my lips, and I will be right back. This is the finished look, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope it was helpful. If you want to see a tutorial on this look, comment down below. It was just kind of a spur of the moment look. I was playing around this morning and this is what I came up with. So if you want to see a tutorial, definitely let me know. Like this video so I'm aware. Don't forget to check out the description box for a list of everything that I used on my face. There's links and everything down there. Everything you need to know is in that description box. I think that's all I had to say. That was kind of a lengthy ending, but don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys! And there is a feathered eyebrow. And that is all you guys have to do to get this feathered eyebrow look.